It's been really difficult to be a survivor of sexual violence on the internet. And I am a survivor of sexual violence, and my job requires me to be on the internet. And I know that many of you out there, unfortunately, are also survivors of sexual violence. And you may have felt incredibly triggered and activated over the past several months and years, whether it's the Diddy case or the Epstein files or Dolores Huerta bravely coming forward about the sexual violence that she suffered at the hands of Cesar Chavez. And if you're not comfortable talking about or hearing about this, please continue scrolling. But if you need a space where we can talk about what we've been through and our healing, I want this to be a space for you. I don't have professional training when it comes to talking about this kind of thing. I just know that I've been through it, I'm going through it, and I am trying to get to the other side of it. I started going to therapy again, which has been incredibly helpful, getting tools and resources. I also know that it was difficult to start doing that because I had to admit to myself that I couldn't do it by myself because, quite frankly, I couldn't. And to just constantly feel reactivated and reliving our trauma. And I just want to acknowledge that and hold space for that because it's real and it's painful and it's difficult. And it's almost too difficult to talk about, but sometimes we need to do those things. We need to do it messy. We need to do it with no makeup on. We need to do it with dishes in the sink. We just need to do it because our healing is so necessary and it's possible. I remember I went to an event after I was raped in college. And it was this event where everybody came together and shared poetry stories. And I was writing it off. I was like, how is this going to lead to my healing? And it was so great because there were women of all ages there. And one older woman came and spoke about what she went through. And I realized that I would have a life after what happened to me. And I have. I have a great life after what happened to me. And I feel like I experienced more consequences because of what happened to me than the person who did it. And that's hard to live with. And it's hard to see in the media time and time again powerful men abusing people and getting away with it. So I just wanted you to know that you're not alone. I'm not alone, that we can heal together. We can do it messy, but we can do it. Because if I have to be re traumatized by watching the news every day, I want people to know that I'm working on healing and I want to create spaces for healing too.